let's take it to Tony Abbott then. I mean, what is the vibe that you're getting of him? Is it promising or bad?
I just don't think he's clear. I mean, I don't really know what his position is besides being
a missionary. Yeah.
Having him as a leader does make me uncomfortable, only because I know that he can say things which are insulting, and I don't want him to say anything insulting about gay and lesbian and transgender people in Australia.
I know people close to me who voted for Tony Abbott, and I think that if you know a gay person or love a gay person, then it really is a bit of a personal dig at them to vote for somebody who's so openly anti-gay.
One of the things that Tony kind of said a while ago was that he feels confronted by gay people, he feels confronted by women wearing the burqa, and I just kind of want to say to him, like, dude, the entire country has seen the outline of your balls, and it was pretty confrontational.
I think, like, one of the problems with Tony is, you know, people talk about discriminatory against Muslims and women and gay people.
Fringe groups.
Exactly, but I think the bigger problem is that he is just a really, really weird guy.
Fundamentally, politicians are weird people. It's a bizarre calling to spend your time bunking down in a weird little apartment in Canberra messing with the affairs of the nation.
My favourite Tony moment happened on Q&A where he was being interviewed just with Tony Jones and him, and the question from the audience was, you describe yourself as a muscular Catholic, how will that lead to your decision making or affect your decision making? And Abbott responded by saying, I think the emphasis was more on the muscular than the Catholic there, Tony. To which Tony Jones said, that's a weird thing to say. It fucking is, isn't it? People have religious beliefs, back of that.
For a man who seems to have so many issues with women, Tony Abbott has so many daughters.
I was surprised to see Tony Abbott's daughters because I never saw them before, and all of a sudden there they were.
Where are they all coming from? There's this numerous tribe of daughters who are always wearing white, like they just come from playing a game of tennis or starring in a tampon commercial.
His daughters are wearing Tony Matichevsky, and I thought that looked quite chic.
But I know that he would trade every single one of them for one son.
Someone is voting for Tony Abbott, right? It's the same people that, you know, watch, you know, 2.5 Men. They're out there, we know it, the ratings tell us, you know. So when you speak to people, do you ever have people that are quite forward about being a Tony Abbott supporter?
I work in an industry that really rises and falls with the economy, and so all of
What industry is that?
And so exactly like corporate recruitment, and I find that a lot of people in that field, Tony Abbott is sort of like a bit of a lord and saviour, because they think that something maybe sort of magical is going to happen with the economy once he gets in.
He is not going to be well liked. He's going to be Campbell Newman pretty well from the outset if he keeps his campaign promises. And like parental paid leave, cutting the carbon tax, getting rid of the
company tax rate.
Like, how is he going to deliver on that when the economy is already going down?
I think the fundamental conflict inside Abbott as a character is the conflict between ideology and the desire for power. Even though he himself is unpopular, he has a great knack for popularity.
There's few people who made a worse impression earlier on in their federal political careers than Tony Abbott, and there's few people who've been as successful at dialing that back.
This is why I'm probably more concerned about any ministry under an Abbott government than I am about Abbott himself. I think he will, as you know, Gillard was able to last the entire term pretending that she didn't support gay marriage, I think that Abbott will be able to keep a lid on his more extreme qualities.
So you kind of buy the new Tony Abbott in the sort of moderate sense just because his self-preservation will keep him in check, but you don't buy it with the other conservatives that he's got in the party?
I think he'll keep his makeup on. I don't think the others know how to wear makeup, and I think that's the problem. It's almost like, let's just get it fucking over with. Like, I don't think I could handle another 3 years of people marching in the streets demanding a coalition government, so...
Whoa, who did that?
The convoy of no confidence rode all the way to Canberra.
I thought that was a joke. I thought that...
Also, it was a streets of Canberra.
Wasn't that some performance art? Wasn't that a Fringe Festival thing?
Ditch the Witch! Welcome to the Ditch the Witch Festival!
I love how inconvenient it is for Tony that his sister is a massive lesbian, and now he's going to have to go to a massive lesbian wedding with a whole heap of massive lesbians, and it's going to be really awkward, and there's going to be drag queen bridesmaids, and I would just love to be there.
I'm standing here in front
They look great. I mean, they look great in white.